Welcome into the Rob and Kale Show. I'm Rob Sanders. Thanks for joining us this evening. A jam-packed show of stuff this evening. I mean, we got all kinds of things we can talk about. Let's welcome into the program my podcast co-host. He is in the upstate. He is currently, it sounded like you were getting some puppy love in there a minute ago. Mr. Carolina Jackpot, Kale Hall. Kale, what's up, buddy?
What is going on, guys? How's everybody doing this fine Sunday evening?
It was, I heard you playing with one of your dogs there a minute ago.
Yeah, he was down there getting a bone.
There you go. That's hence the term for the puppy love in there. All right, well, Jackpot. We start our shows with the around the the horn there for South Carolina and Clemson. Clemson, played Georgia Tech yesterday. They win that game like 79-76. They were a huge favorite in that matchup. And then
Those son of bitches pissed me off. They really pissed me off because I was on a hole for the week with my betting, and I bet $100 on them just to cover the first half. And the son of a bitches were fucking losing at halftime. What the fuck? And then, of course, to make it even worse, they come back. At least, if you're going to do that, at least lose the fucker, I mean, it makes it somewhat easier to swallow. But, of course, they come back and fucking win it. So I was doubly pissed off with that deal. Yeah,
Jackpot sent me a text yesterday, and that was basically the gist of it.
I might well stay away from betting with them on basketball because that's 2 out of the last 3 Saturdays that they shit on my foot. So,
well, you know who you should have sent some of your fine-earned money to is the South Carolina men's team who went on the road, Jackpot, and won. Yes, they won a road game yesterday, Jackpot. I mean,
yeah, last second long 3-pointer too.
Yeah,
but you know what? It shouldn't have even taken that because it looked like to me they were in control the whole game.
Yeah, I mean it was interesting to say the least. But hey, they win. Did you see Lamont Paris dancing afterwards, and they made a social media piece out of it? Seemed like coming into the locker room, and you haven't seen that yet?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Well, by God, we have to show you this, sir, because this was like holy crap to me. Oops, so I can pull that up really quick here. Anyway,
I try to stay away from anything pertaining to him. I don't particularly care for him. Georgia Tech went on ahead and fired their coach this morning.
Yeah,
and I retweeted that, and the Gamecock basketball asked them if they were planning on doing that too.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but I know that Boston College got rid of their head coach, fired him this morning, saying that they wanted a former East Carolina coach, or not East Carolina, College of Charleston coach Earl Grant. There you go with that. So, yeah, we had that going too with that happening. I was looking at the stuff with the basketball teams, both the men and both men won theirs. Clemson made it to the Clemson women made it to the quarterfinals of the ACC tournament, where they lost to eventual champion Duke. South Carolina women, they normally, since they play the SEC tournament up there in Greenville, it's normally a walkthrough for them. But Texas put belt to ass today as they beat the Gamecocks by 17, winning that game outright.
That was kind of unexpected, wasn't it?
I didn't think that was going to happen. So there you go with that. Apparently, I've heard someone's feelings over there in the chat calling at Josh Wilson said 1995. When was the last time Clemson made it to Omaha, and what happened? Rob, the Seth Beer Park is a Mickey Mouse comment. Sir, every time Seth Beer played in that shit stadium that you have down there that you guys wouldn't share with the city of Columbia because your athletics department wants to steal from the city of Columbia, yeah, that one. And we ended up having to build another one for our minor league stadium because your university is so full of shit. They don't even want the Eagles playing at fucking that shit football stadium you play in, yeah, that one. I call it Seth Beer Park because he owned that bitch. Every time.
Oh, is that like Lenora Sellers Field at Shane Beamer Stadium here in the upstate?
If you want to call it that with your ignorance, especially with the way that Clemson completely owns South Carolina in just about every freaking sport, okay.
South Carolina was completely owning Clemson in baseball too.
I will have to. If South Carolina started a winning streak this year, right, in football that we have coming up, okay, and they won.
You've always got to throw some kind of little caveat to it.
I'm putting facts into the mix here.
You've yet to beat Shane Beamer, the guy that you make fun of and belittle on this program at your home stadium. Hadn't done it.
I've got plenty of tape of you making fun of him too there, Jackpot. Do you want to go to that?
Did I ever say that I didn't?
Just saying, you're sitting here, you want to blow him now. You hate him during football season, though, when it matters.
I don't want to blow him. He doesn't have a whole lot of accomplishments, but he does have that.
Well, if that's all that he has, that's the problem with South Carolina fans. It is Seth Beer Park.
Nobody said there wasn't a problem with him. In fact, I would – never mind.
So
I can't see a Josh Wilson comment. I don't see any comments over here in the comment section. I don't know what the fuck.
I can highlight it for you. It's dumb. There you go. There it is. And Rob, at Shane Beamer Stadium. That man owns that sorry ass stadium. Yeah, well, if that's your
true. Facts, Josh.
Hey,
Facts.
the book of accountability is open. Y'all aren't winning up there this year. Go ahead and get that set up now. Y'all are looking straight at another 3-9 season. So
we haven't had a 3-9 season, so I don't.
Well, you're probably going to get one this year.
Sure.
Far-fetched.
Sure.
Anyway.
Sure.
The Gamecock women lose today. Clemson women lost 2 days ago. Clemson basketball, they play next on Wednesday night at 9:30 at an opponent to be determined. Because we don't know who's going to win what yet. This is basically the way that boils down. South Carolina will play Oklahoma. What is that, Tuesday night, Jackpot? I think it's Tuesday.
Whenever the shitty teams play, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, so we'll figure out the tournament matchups because we're in the conference tournament week here as all these big conferences are getting themselves together. The College of Charleston just I think they wrapped up their season, and I think they lost tonight. And that's why I was talking about, do the people really care about basketball around here? Because if we're being completely honest, we have Clemson's kind of been a mainstay here lately, but it's not like we have a huge support as far as a team.
I think we would have to agree they've been pretty good. I think we would have to agree with this. At Clemson and South Carolina, if the basketball teams start going south, people bail on them in a hurry. They're not going to show up and fill those arenas up if those teams start losing. So,
yeah. Well, and we've talked about this before too. South Carolina's arena is a concert arena. I mean, it's 18,000 fans strong there. It's not really the typical 10,000 seat arena that's looks a lot better when it's full. You know what I mean? But anyway, we have this week where I don't know how far South Carolina is going to go in the SEC tournament. I think they win that game, they have to play Georgia the next game. So we'll see about that.
Oh, Georgie. Well, they about got beat yesterday too. So who knows? It's not, if they could get hot, they could win a few games. They could win 2 or 3 games, and I'm sure they would. I'm sure that administration down there would use that. They'd do anything they could to keep from having to spend a little bit of money and go fire Coach Lamont. But and hell, they might not even do it now. So we'll have to see. I think they know what they need to do if they want to try to become successful. And it's not keeping him around for another year. But
Josh Wilson apparently doesn't get hugged at home. His last comment that I'll read from him. That's how ignorant your Seth Beer statement is. You're talking about a baseball park that's home to back-to-back national champions. How have you been lately? You want to talk about that, where you haven't made the baseball tournament? We don't want to talk about that, right?
Well, I mean, you talk about hardware a lot too at Clemson, but I mean, it's in the rear view. It's in the rear view mirror as well.
I can talk about hardware up at Clemson a lot. Do you really want to go down that road, especially with the shit that you guys are putting out now?
I mean, our hardware is in the rear view mirror in baseball. It's like yours rear view mirror.
In the current, you guys are absolutely terrible at just about everything. Unless Don State is coaching it, you are shit.
They're about to pull off a sweep right now.
A sweep
in baseball.
Who are they playing?
Princeton.
Oh, good. Good for the Ivy League teams.
Princeton's good at baseball. You know, they've always said baseball is 90% brains, 10% athleticism, and so Princeton fits every degree of that. And we're just going belt to ass on them, upside one and down the other.
Okay. All right. Well, if you'd like to join the program, we'll let you have at it. The bracket challenge stuff will be up this week. Callaway's bracket challenge stuff will be up at some point this week on the website. Definitely by Wednesday. We shall see how it goes. But as of right now, we'll have all that.
Yeah, it'll be $20 to get into the bracket, and that's a winners take all deal. $20 to get in, and you win that. We do it through the ESPN, but you don't go to the ESPN site, right? No, how do we do it? It's on our site, right?
It'll be on our site. I will give you a link there. You click the link, it'll take you to the bracket. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, and it goes to the ESPN thing, right?
Right. Yep. That's the way that it goes.
Yeah, and you just pick the bracket through once the thing is finalized after Sunday when they pick it, and then you'll just pick your eventual national champion too. So
you gonna lay out who you think your national champion is yet? You got to pick.
I don't yet. I'll have to look at the way this thing breaks down.
I really like Michigan a lot, a whole lot. I like Michigan, Arizona, Duke, and if I had to go with a third, I kind of like Michigan State.
You don't like UConn this year?
I just think they're missing something, Jackpot. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they're missing something. They could definitely be in there.
I got you a dark horse, St. John's.
St. John's is fair. What is it Big Barney Ross calls Rick Pitino, the old pirate or whatever the hell he calls him, Pirate Jack?
The pirate.
I don't know what that is, but we'll have to entertain some of that. But yeah, this is kind of the best time of the year for college basketball, as Coastal Propagandist from X says Florida's going to win back-to-back. They are red hot right now, and they are definitely doing some stuff there. There you go. Big Barney Ross calls him the one-eyed Jack. I don't know if that's because of him having sex with waitresses at like restaurants and stuff. I don't know. Rick Pitino did some of that shit at Louisville. They got him run off there. But he wins. He coaches well. I'll give him that. Robert says, reality really depends on the matchups. I have to see the matchups first, then I'll pick the Final Four. Well, I'm giving you my stuff early. My final, if I were picking it right now, the teams that I think can make the Final Four are Michigan. I'm going to go with Michigan. I guess I could throw Florida in there too because they're really good. I also like, as I was saying earlier, what were the other two that I had in my head? Duke, and you can put UConn in that mix, I guess.
UConn.
Coastal Propaganda says, if Carolina Jackpot has no fans, then I am dead. Okay, fair enough.
What's that?
The gentleman from X said, if Carolina Jackpot has no fans, then I am dead. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we'll definitely have some of that going on. Do you have any football stuff you want to throw out there, Jackpot, that's been bugging you?
No. I mean, I've just been kind of checking on their spring stuff, but not a lot. I mean, it's nothing really to report yet. Nobody's gotten hurt, thank God. So, not that we know of anyway.
Since I've got, what do you think about this meeting of the people as the best way that I can determine, where it's like a council to try to, quote, fix college football? Have you seen this, where it's like they're going to get all these people together in one room, and they've got like Trump and Tiger Woods, and it's literally Condoleezza Rice. I mean, it's a lot.
Why is Tiger Woods
in there? Charlie Ward is there. I don't get that. Nick Saban's in the Charlie Ward. You know Charlie Ward, the Heisman Trophy.
Well, I mean, he's a foot. I mean, okay, I get. Okay, Nick Saban and Urban Meyer. Okay, I get whatever, but I mean, Condoleezza Rice was a judge, right?
Well, yeah, Condoleezza Rice was. I think she was like Secretary of State.
She was, something.
She was actually on the college football playoff committee, so.
Okay, well then there's something there, but with Tiger Woods, I think that Trump might just be getting some people together he likes to hobnob with, hang out, you know.
But it's like, I was thinking that, but I mean, what can they do? I mean, are they going to get together? And I mean, there's things you can fix with college football, but what do these people do? You know, I don't get it. It's like you may be right. He may be just getting folks together to.
He's just wanting to hang out. I don't know. They can get things together. I mean, they can get some kind of proposal together, but I mean, all this stuff has to go through a Supreme. I mean, they can't just, change the rules.
Let me give you the list, Jackpot. Here's the list. So you've got college commissioners, including Greg Sankey from the SEC, Brent Yormark from the Big 12, Jim Phillips from the ACC, Tony Petitti from the Big 10, Valerie Ackerman from the Big East, Tim Pernetti from the AAC, and Charlie Baker, the president of the NCAA. Here are the coaches: Urban Meyer, Nick Saban. What the fuck is this guy? Lou Lamoriello, who is the Hockey Hall of Fame coach, and Charlie Ward, who is Florida A&M's head men's basketball coach. Then we've got Eric Shanks.
Charlie Ward's a women's basketball coach?
He's the head basketball coach at Florida A&M. I mean, Charlie Ward played in the NBA. I mean, he was a so some other folks.
He's the women's coach or the men's coach?
The men's coach
at Florida A&M.
Yeah.
Isn't that where Willie Simmons was?
Yeah, I thought, but he was, Shotgun Willie Simmons. I remember him.
Is he at FIU now?
I stopped keeping up with Willie Simmons when Charlie Whitehurst benched him. Anyway, media executives include Eric Shanks and Jimmy Pitaro. Here are your athletic directors. You got Scott Dolson from Indiana, Jamie Pollard from Iowa State, Jack Swarbrick, the former athletic director at Notre Dame. You just can't get rid of them. Joe Castiglione from Oklahoma, Pete Bevica from Notre Dame, their current athletic director, John Curry from Wake Forest, and John Donahue from Stanford. Professional sports executives include Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, Mark Gannis, Randy Levine, who is New York Yankees president, Robert Klein from Redbird Capital, Dave Blitzer, the co-owner of the 76ers, Devils, and Washington Commandos, and Jerry Cardinale, partner with the USFL, the Yankees, and Fenway Sports Group. Also, Seth Levinson, a sports agent, and Sarah Hirschland, the CEO of the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee. This is the group of people that have been put together to, it's their round table to fix college sports. So maybe it's just sports. It could be different, but what an interesting group of people to all have in one room. And then, hey, we're going to fix college sports. But the big thing they're working on, obviously, is transfer portal and NIL stuff. But, yeah, what a mess. I don't know.
Willie Simmons is the head coach of FIU. Since you don't care about your Clemson people or keeping up with them, I looked that up for you. He is indeed at FIU.
Yeah,
that's the head man there. Yeah.
He's not on the committee that the president wants to have to talk about, to probe what ails college sports and how to fix it. There's the term there. Yeah. What a mess. Anyway, I don't know what they're all going to do. I have no clue, but it should be interesting. I think we've gotten to the point where a lot of the young folks have more power than they know what to do with. And I don't know how to fix it other than make them employees of the school.
Yeah, so you can do some of that collective bargaining.
Yeah, that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, the whole idea of putting the toothpaste back in the tube is probably not going to happen. But I think that the way to fix some of this is, I think we need to go. You could theoretically go back to, hey, if you transfer out, you've got to wait a year, or you get one free transfer, and after that, you've got to wait a year between transfers. It's really crazy in college basketball, where if you've been watching any of this lately, you'll see guys that have been to like 4 different spots. And even with Clemson, like the young man, Nick Davidson, who played at Nevada or somewhere like that, he got to walk senior day. I'm like, man, this guy just got on campus like 6 months ago. Seriously. But he gets to walk for senior day. I mean, senior day doesn't mean what it used to mean, where, guys who spent 4 years with a program, because they just don't do that anymore.
No, nobody's going to have a real strong alumni network of players anymore. That's over with.
Yeah. Anyway, if you folks want to join us this evening, please have at it. I'll put the link over here. I just thought it was interesting to see the list of folks that are going to save college athletics. I don't know what they could do.
Tiger Red Devil over in the comment section said that Mississippi State's recruiting better than South Carolina in football. South Carolina finished ranked 14th in 2026, and they were 24th, slightly behind Clemson. So I don't know what he's talking about over there.
All that talent, and they went 4-8.
Yeah. And then Jerry says, was Quarter Zip going to be fired if they lose Wednesday? I was hoping that they would fire him today. I kept kind of checking stuff today to see if anything had been announced, but nothing so far. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Those 3,000 people crowds at the last couple of games at Colonial Life weren't enough to convince them they need to make a change. I don't know what is. I mean,
anyway, I don't know what happened there, Jack. Okay, there's Jackpot coming back. You were saying you don't know how to what is enough there basically to
what's going on?
What? I can hear you.
Okay. I just said I don't know, if they're not going to fire him after this year, I don't really know what they could do next year for an encore to upstage the shittiness that was this season. I mean, other than like maybe losing every conference game you play. I mean, maybe that's worse. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else they need to do for that. I mean, he's kind of overstayed his welcome there, but we shall see. We shall see on that. The mentality too. There's a set of folks out there that are like, it's a tough place to coach, and I'm like, well, but to me, it's like you have a huge arena, you've got good facilities, you've got SEC money. I mean, why can't you get somebody in there that would want to coach here? I don't understand the mentality.
You got fans that show up for the games when you win. All you got to do is put together some wins. They will come. They've proven that.
Yeah.
So the whole you're hard to win there is so stupid. It's hard to win anywhere until you start doing it. Just go in there and start doing it.
Frank Martin won here. I mean, he didn't have any issues winning here. So, I mean, he scrapped and recruited and did what he could and got good teams, but he got sent out on a rail. But Dave Odom won here. Eddie Fogler won here.
Yep.
Eddie Fogler's teams would, literally put belt to ass to a lot of people. I mean, they were some good. BJ.
They wasn't very good in the. He wasn't very good in the postseason.
Yeah, but to be fair, though, I mean, he had some teams that finished near the top of the conference. I mean, they were really good. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to put the link over here. If you guys want to join the program, have at it. So there you go. If you want to join the program this evening, as we get set up for conference championship week, South Carolina plays on Tuesday. Clemson plays on Wednesday. We'll see how it goes from there. Gamecocks have already played Oklahoma once this year. I think they beat them, or there was a close game, if I remember correctly. But we shall see how the SEC tournament. Where is the SEC tournament? Is it in Nashville again? I think it's in Nashville, right?
Yeah, it's in Nashville next weekend. We're going to be in Nashville, so that's going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of people up there.
Why are you going to be in Nashville?
The Slob Olympics.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, the Slobs is this weekend.
I'm
leaving on Thursday afternoon after I get done with work. A lot of them are going up there, and a lot of them are going to be there the whole day, Thursday and Friday. There's no way that I can skip my job on Thursday. I got to get all my shit done so I can be off Friday. So Thursday afternoon, late, I'm going to leave to go up there. I'm going to stay the night in North Carolina, up past Asheville. And then I'll continue on to the Slobs on Friday morning and probably get there sometime around midday Friday.
Adam says, should you be concerned about the Lady Gamecocks? I mean, well, it depends on what your level of concern is. I mean, if you thought they were a championship team, I mean, I think it's safe to say everybody's chasing UConn. I think that kind of the mentality that's out there, but I mean, Texas just had their number today. They won a 14-0 run and never let it go.
They kind of I don't know. I mean, they had a couple of bye rounds, but they had kind of a tough draw. The two games they've won, I mean, one was against Kentucky, who they went back and forth with them, barely beat them. I tell you, they were pretty good. And I mean, they struggled with them in the regular season, just last week. And then they had a big matchup with LSU yesterday, and I mean that's always a physical game. Came out on the victor. Who did Texas have to beat? I mean, like Tennessee or somebody.
I don't know. I'll give you the scores on that in just a second. But yes, do you think we get a decision on Lamont by the end of the week? I mean, I don't think they're firing Lamont Paris. I think he's coming back next season. So unless
they don't care about basketball and they just tank their season, then if that's what they're going to do.
Texas had to beat Ole Piss. They beat Ole Piss in the semis, 85-68. So for the women there. So there you go.
Texas did.
Yep, they.
See, I mean,
old piss. So
yeah, they didn't face the draws that the Gamecocks did. So
yeah. Big Money Ross says Lamont's getting $150,000 raise. Yeah, okay. Gamecock Chuck says everyone's chasing UCLA and UConn. I think that's a fair statement too. I think the Gamecocks are right there in that mix, though. They have enough that they can do their thing, but
Carolina beat one of those two. Who did they beat? Was it early in the season? They went on the road and beat somebody really good. It wasn't UC. I don't think it was UCLA.
They beat Duke, who won the ACC tournament today.
It may have been USC.
They did. They beat Southern Cal, who was ranked 8th at the time. Then they got their losses are the season. They lost by 2 points at home to Texas. They lost to Oklahoma by 12, and then Texas ramrodded them today by 17.
They didn't lose. They didn't lose at home to Texas. They were playing a tournament somewhere.
It just says versus Texas. I don't know.
Yeah, it was early in the season. I don't think it counted as an SEC game, if I'm mistaken. But
yeah, and for the Players Era title, you're right. So there you go. But Texas has kind of had their number. They did beat them by 3 at home. So they played them at home.
Yeah,
3 earlier this year. But
remember they used to have the Great Alaska Shootout tournament?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? It went away.
Not a lot of people were shooting out. I don't know. They used to have, like, everybody played in that tournament, though. But I remember, like, Duke was in it every year. It was kind of crazy.
You'd have about 12. South Carolina was in it one year. I think they played North Carolina in it. They maybe I can't remember.
Let's see. I'm checking on that now. The Great Alaskan Shootout. I don't know. Like, do they still even play that anymore?
They don't. I'm pretty sure.
It's like the big tournaments now, or I guess it used to be like the Maui Invitational.
I don't know what happened to the Great. COVID might have got rid of it or something. I don't know.
Oh, here they played this year. The 2025 Great Alaska Shootout was held November 21st to 22nd at the Alaska Airlines Center. Here are the teams that were in the tournament. UC Irvine, St. Thomas, Bowling Green, Alaska Anchorage. Those are your teams that were in the tournament.
So it's not even a thing anymore like it used to be. Yeah.
We don't have big teams playing in it, but you do have UC Irvine won it this year. So there you go with that. I don't know. It used to be like a big deal. I remember that, but now not so much.
Yeah, it used to be.
All right, anyway, here's the link if you want to join the show. Have at it. I'll have the stuff up for our bracket challenge coming up on Wednesday. I'll have that on the website.
The Gamecocks are really making this team scream uncle right now. They go through one more inning, they'll call this one. They call it if you're up by more than 10 after 7, right?
Yeah, 10-run rule, folks. So that.
Yeah. They're going to run rule old Princeton.
Yeah. All right. Well, here you go. Link one more time. We'll have the basketball stuff going on here. It looks like we'll have 10 teams from the SEC, 8 teams from the ACC, something like that. And it looks like the Big Ten's going to have a shit ton of teams in there, jackpot. There's other, teams that lurk out there, including like Gonzaga and stuff like that. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in the Final Four. It depends on the that works out. So
Megan says, why are we even talking about women's sports until there's a dishwashing competition or these cunts are playing topless? I've got no interest.
Thanks to Beg and Megan for joining the show.
Always with the always bringing facts.
Yep, there you go. Travis says High Point won the series against Florida this weekend. Yeah, High Point's like a
really?
Yeah, they beat Florida in a series.
Gamecocks going to win the series against them next weekend.
Anyway, so there you go with that. If you want to join the show, have at it. Would love to have you. If not, we're going to check out here in a few minutes. Selection Sunday is a week away. As I said, South Carolina plays Tuesday night. Clemson plays Wednesday night. If Clemson wins their game, they'll play North Carolina in the next round. Is the way that's set up.
Who are the Taters playing against?
We don't know yet. I'm looking at the challenge here. I'm looking at the let's see here. So
they ought to have that figured out.
Yeah, I'm bringing up the bracket right now. Let's see here. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The basketball tournament. The bracket is set up like this. Where is it? I love how they put all this bullshit on here. Someone asked, is Clemson already in, or do they have work to do? I mean, it looks like they're going to be in. I think if Clemson goes out and shits themselves in their first round game here, which why can't you show me the bracket? Holy shit!
I think they were saying yesterday that if they lost that game yesterday, and then if they lost in the first round of the tournament here, that they might not make it in. But I mean, it looks like they're going to play Wake or Virginia Tech, maybe.
Yeah, it's Wake and Virginia Tech, both teams that beat Clemson this season. So, yeah, I mean, and if I'm being honest,
seems like you'd want the winner of that Pitt-Stanford matchup, both teams that you beat this season.
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather. Well, Pittsburgh's terrible, but yeah, it's so Clemson will get either Wake Forest or Virginia Tech, and then hey, it's off to North Carolina. They'll play them after that. Either way, this team looks like they're fizzling out a little bit, to be completely honest with you. They don't look like they're the team that made the Elite Eight a while back with the chef and all that. They had some guys that could go. This team, not so much. Not so much. All right, let's welcome Triple X Peckerhead to the show. What's up, Peckerhead?
Good evening, and that gentleman.
What's going on?
I got a question for Kale.
Okay.
Can you name anyone of worth outside of Will Helt on the Clemson football team?
On their team?
Yeah, just anyone.
Sammy Brown.
Samantha Brown?
Are you talking about just on the entire team or just on the defense?
Yeah, just anyone you'd want.
Sammy Brown, maybe Wesco, TJ Moore.
Well, Rob don't like Wesco and TJ Moore.
Who doesn't?
Rob. Why was that, Rob? You said you didn't like Wesco and Moore? You were talking about that a few weeks ago.
I want to make sure that you get all of your stuff out. Are you asking me a question now?
Yeah. You were talking about Wesco and TJ Moore a few weeks ago. I forgot what you had said about him.
Which one is it? Moore drops the ball too much and misses blocks, and Wesco is injured. There you go.
And that'll do it. That'll absolutely do it. Who's going to be y'all's running back this year? Gideon Davis?
I don't know. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, do you want to go play running back?
I don't think they want me out there. I'm going to be honest with you.
Christopher Motley says the Gamecocks remind me of that little kid you give the PlayStation controller to that's not turned on to make him feel wanted. You remind me of that woman that I make look at the backside of my nuts to feel wanted.
I mean, Christopher Motley, he's too dumb to even have a profile photo. Why are we even giving him the light of day?
Christopher Motley said a lot of dumb things over here in the past, so it's good to see that he's still alive and kicking with the dumb shit.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Peckerhead, who's going to be your running back this year?
He also believes that Dabo's going to be fired after Clemson goes 7-5 again. They're not going to fire him if they go 7-5.
Probably going to be a combo of Matthew Fuller and Jawan Howell.
Oh, they tore it up last year. Tore it up.
Yeah, Fuller had a decent year.
Yeah, what were his stats? Was he better than Free Soul? What do you have? Like,
I mean,
200
I'm
yards?
sure our running back room has exponentially more stats than yours right now.
What was Free Soul last? Like 200
Do you
yards?
have a running back who
we had
scored
we had a
touchdown
wide
last year?
receiver become a running back, and he had 800 something yards. Free
How'd that
Soul
work out
had
for
how
you?
many? How
Wow.
many?
That
Wow.
got you tied for 11th in the ACC, didn't it?
And we beat you guys, and you finished second to last in the SEC.
Hey, well, we're your Super Bowl. I knew you would go there. We're your Super Bowl.
You are. Sure.
I'm glad
Sure.
you won your Super Bowl because you damn sure didn't beat
Are
the
you
Fruit
and
on
your dad
Lenora
gonna-
Sellers Field on a crisp afternoon.
Are you and your dad going to tell me how good South Carolina is going to be this year, like you did last year? And how you were going to beat Clemson and contend for the SEC title?
You going to tell us about how you're going to go undefeated?
Yeah, you going to tell us that?
Hey, I had it from two dumbasses.
Oh, no.
Two dumbasses in Atlanta. I'm one dumbass. I heard it from two dumbasses.
He made that proclamation last year, and it got shut down the first fucking week of the season.
12-0.
Still beat your ass.
Hey,
Yeah, wow.
we're your
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Six.
We're your
Had you breaking
standard, mate.
TVs, Kale. Had you suplexing TVs. That's how much we live in your head.
Hey, he didn't suplex it. He hit the Hulk Hogan leg drop.
Well,
We're
still.
not-
And that wasn't the
Right.
Clemson game anyway. Clemson not worth breaking a TV over.
No, not at all. I have a screenshot of it to prove it. You guys
Wasn't
talk all this shit
that was
about
an A&M
Clemson.
game, wasn't it?
You're a fart in our ass. You're a little nugget that just will not flush.
Mike,
Period.
Duke
Don't
won
ever
your
forget
conference.
We just flush you every time we play in that shitty stadium of yours. But
Kind of
Not
like
to
when
mention,
we play in Columbia.
the
Same
new
result.
spring
I
well
never
has
said
dried up.
y'all didn't. I never said you
dried
didn't. But
The new spring well has dried up.
Yeah,
25th
but
in recruiting
according
is poverty.
whenever we play up there,
South
you forget how to
Carolina's
play football,
reloading
and
this year.
you start fumbling
South
with
Carolina's
yourself and
reloading.
drooling and just turning
Hopefully,
into
you'll finish above 10th
You're
this year. That would be a
25th in
great
recruiting,
improvement
mate.
for you guys.
You're 25th in recruiting.
And you guys are 15th, and I think you
Poverty.
were ahead of us last year.
It's poverty.
too.
terrible.
Fucking Lane Kiffin went in and
4
said, "Oh,
and 8.
you got a decent little
4 and 8.
linebacker from Cal. I'll have that."
4 and 8
I'll have that.
last year. 4 and 8.
You can't even recruit your own players, Mike.
We're gonna
You
conquer
got them
the
on
world.
campus enrolled
We're
in
gonna
class.
conquer
You
the
realize
world.
Well,
how
the thing about it
we have
is,
Lenore
the
Sellers.
funny thing about it is,
We have
Dabo
Rashul
Dabo-
Faison.
Dabo didn't even try to fight to keep that guy. He didn't try to pay up and give him more money to try to keep him. He just let him have him, and then he goes whining on national television and rats him out in front of everybody.
Like Shane Beamer kept Josiah Thompson.
Wait 1 second. People accuse me of shit. I did not kick Peckerhead out. He dropped off. I don't know what happened there. I
He
did
can't
not.
take it. He
any of it.
can't take it. He's a little bitch. He's a little
Well, I'm
bitch.
just saying I didn't kick him out.
Yeah.
Just make sure that everybody understands that. He says stupid shit and I let him go. Nothing that he says on the football front is valid.
Nothing.
He has not put out one take in fucking forever that you look back at and you're like, okay, that kind of
Quitting because he's a little bitch. You crazy Tiger Red Devil.
make sure
He
you tell
verbally eviscerated you so bad. He has you being sitting down and shit and standing up.
What are you
There's the
talking
little
about?
bitch right there.
You
Peckerhead.
vote blue.
Wait a minute, Peckerhead.
What?
Tell
Little
him
bitch is back.
You vote blue.
TRD, calm down. Peckerhead, tell them I didn't kick you out so they don't fucking tell us.
Oh no, hey, Rob absolutely kicked me.
Rob, hush with that. We all know you didn't kick him out. We
He
get
had
it.
to wipe his eyes. He had to wipe his
You're
eyes.
such a dick. I didn't
Rob
do
straight
this.
up, he said, "I don't like what he's saying." Boot.
That is not what the fuck happened.
Peckerhead, Kale, you know I love you guys, man.
Jesus
I love you.
Christ.
Well, Mike, do you love Chad Morris?
I did not want him back, but no, I didn't want him back at Clemson.
Jesus Christ. This is
I mean,
terrible.
when he left Clemson, we were playing a lot better, but that was 12 years ago. So
why is it that we can't just say the following? Clemson hasn't really played good football since they got rid of their generational fucking quarterbacks.
Yep.
Isn't that a
Yep.
fair statement? When you have
Yep.
guys that get drafted in the first round of the NFL draft, which is at the quarterback position, which South Carolina's never fucking done.
No,
but when you
they
use
haven't.
those guys,
No, they've had players at other
they play
positions.
very fucking well. That's
Hey,
that
did,
has
did any of those generational quarterbacks win the Heisman though, Mike?
Lenora Sellers,
well, that's
second or third
the
round draft
Heisman.
pick,
The
probably.
Heisman is an award for people that put themselves ahead of the team. I've never been a Heisman guy. Ndamukong
South Carolina's had running backs and edge rushers drafted number one overall in the draft.
You guys did have, George Rogers was a beast, man. From what I've seen from George Rogers, he was a beast, but he did lose 3 out of 4 to Clemson.
He was the East Coast version of Earl Campbell.
No, he was a beast, dude. He was a beast. I mean, I was like 4 when he won the Heisman Trophy, but all the clips I've seen of that guy, man, he could run through a brick wall, period.
Brock says, are you telling me Chris Viz ain't elite? Yes.
Absolutely. No, he's not elite at all.
He's not elite at all. He couldn't get fucking Klubnik and bump him out of his damn spot, and Klubnik was mediocre at best.
I'm surprised Klubnik didn't sue for another year.
Well, they went to court. Wasn't there a court case or something?
There it is. The first bright thing that Peckerhead said this fucking calendar year.
I'm surprised he didn't sue for another year.
Exactly right. He should have sued to come back. Yeah. Fuck, man, terrible. He's fucking terrible.
That's the state we are in. That's the state.
Now he doesn't have anything to stand on though, because he had his freshman season. He played in probably half the games.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Who was it? It was Ooga Booga got benched, wasn't it?
Andy Dandy says Pavia should be drafted ahead of Klubnik. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But Klubnik's, they're talking about drafting him still?
He was at the combine. I don't know if he's going to get drafted or not. I can tell you, I watched all of Pavia's throwing drills, and besides the fact that he's a goddamn dwarf, he looks like an NFL quarterback.
He looked good. He looked really good at the pro day. He did.
He got some of John Travolta's those shoes from Saturday Night Fever. You know what I'm talking about? And could get a little taller so he could see over the offensive line. I think he would be a good NFL quarterback.
Well, he did good at the pro day, but what's he going to do with 350-pound linemen running after him? So
I don't know. The same thing he did with all the SEC linemen running at him.
Yeah, it's true. Especially South Carolina. Yeah.
So,
and here, we love to rag on the Tennessee crew. Nobody ever wants to say Vandy runs a gimmick offense too, though. I mean, he's going to have to get under center in the NFL. He's going to have to do a 5-step drop back. He hasn't done that at all in college.
This is true.
I haven't checked this, but Vandy Dandy says Klubnik is in Mel Kiper's top 10 quarterbacks.
No shit.
At 11.
I don't.
If Klubnik is at the top 10 for this season, there's going to be like 2 quarterbacks drafted. I can't. I mean, Klubnik is just. I'm still pissed at him for Miami 3 years ago, where
he called his own play.
Yeah, you were told emphatically, so much so that Dabo Swinney, the king of sunshine pumping and always backing his players, he's the only player in Clemson history that was called out by Dabo Swinney in a press conference.
Christopher Motley with another Jim here wanting to know, are you going to get drafted, Peckerhead? LMAO. Why do people criticize athletes knowing damn well they couldn't do any better? The same reason they criticize coaches.
I mean, you criticize me and you're a fucking dumbass. I mean, does that give you no credit?
We'll criticize our coaches when they shit the bed because they're getting paid $12 million a year to do it because somebody thought they were elite at it.
Yeah, that too. The kids are making.
I put potato chips on the shelf, but just because I couldn't coach doesn't mean I can't criticize a coach when they're farting up wind.
That's called a fallacy of, I think, credulity is what that is. Give you a little lesson. Okay, you don't have to be something to criticize something. You absolute fucking dullard.
You learned that at Clemson.
No, only thing I learned at Clemson is those motherfuckers are dirty as shit living near them. Holy
Thomas
shit.
Stokel says Jackpot said his mama looks good. Yep.
What?
He's talking about
yeah. Yep. I'd eat it with a spoon.
Hey, Jackpot, she might be in Nashville. Vanderbilt.
I wonder if she's still hanging out around there.
You might be able to find her. You never know.
Yeah, because I don't really want to go to Albuquerque.
You'll find her in a dive bar, smoking a cigarette, drinking a Busch Light draft.
There you go.
Can you imagine Jackpot having him calling Diego Pavia's son? Come here, son.
Oh God.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing.
Go here, boy. What'd you do that to my Gamecocks for?
Yeah,
Don't
don't run your
Yelled
mouth.
out on him.
Jackpot Junior might slap the shit out of you. You better
Hell,
call.
Pavia's brother might. I mean, he's gotten arrested more than the damn Georgia football team last year.
Jackpot, please read Peg and Megan's comment here. This is very good. Go ahead.
Using that logic, there would be 2 people in every comment section. You fucking window licker.
Yeah, I don't think Motley's going to comment much after that. I mean, what an absolute fucking idiot. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot, dude. You can
Megan has some of the best comments.
Got to be a Clemson fan. Hey, and we need to beg Megan to call back in, man. Give Rob some hell. He saves them for like once every 2-3 months, and then he just fucking hammers you, Rob.
Well, that's because he has to write his shit down, and it takes him that long to get shit together. And the fact that I just let him go because, yeah, whatever.
That's hilarious. Which, by the way, anybody high on Florida football this year? Bringing over the whole fucking G5 roster with them?
No, but I know one person that is.
Yeah. Oh, well, that and Aaron Philo. I should say Aaron Philo is the difference.
Well, I've seen like some of the message board stuff for the Florida fans, and they think that what Cignetti did is going to happen at Florida, that he's going to bring all these G5 guys in and implement it with some talent, some top-level talent that Florida has, and they're just going to run everything. And I'm like, I don't think that your coach has what Cignetti is. Does anybody, like, if you were told, hey, I could have either Cignetti or the Florida head coach Summerall, which one would you go with? It's not even close.
I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Who would you guys rather go with right now?
Duplicate Cignetti is hilarious to me.
Who would you rather go with right now if you were a Carolina fan? Cignetti or Kirby Smart?
Kirby Smart.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby.
Do you think the Cignetti thing is just a 1 year? I mean,
no, because he's done it 2 years in a row.
Okay.
He went to the
Yeah, but Kirby was winning games in the pre-NIL era and the post-NIL era or current NIL era, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. Right. I think that I would also, I mean, Cignetti's like 65 or something too. I mean, he's got like 10 years Smart, so I don't know how many more years he's going to coach. So there's that too. But
it's a few years younger than Mike.
I respect I respect what Cignetti has done, and maybe the way that he does it is the way everybody has to do it right now. But to me, I'd rather have Kirby Smart because
you think about it, Georgia, which I don't throw a lot of shade their way on our show, but they kind of fucked South Carolina's football trajectory up because that was supposed to be our head coach. And when they found out we were going to hire him, they just went on ahead and fired a 9-win season head coach in Noel Mark Richt so they could have him and he wouldn't come here. That's the only reason he got fired. Bullshit.
That is a truthful statement because they did have a handshake agreement with Kirby Smart to come be the head coach at South Carolina before Georgia said, fuck that.
Bullshit.
They went around. That's what happened. So, and then, South Carolina ends up with fucking Will Muschamp.
Well, Kirby play at Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
They stole that damn quarterback from us. I stole that damn assistant coach a couple of years ago, which I ain't worried about that because I think inherently Lenore Sellers has more talent than little boy Stockton anyway. But
forget about your favorite player, Oscar.
Short Dick Stockton. That's what we'll call him.
Delp, Jackpot. Didn't they steal them too?
What's that?
Oscar Delp. You're still pissed off about Oscar Delp.
Yeah, he was that. Well, Carolina was recruiting him. Yeah. I just got pissed off with all the stupid people who were just like fawning all over him with the building sandcastles with the Oscar Delp. I don't remember what they were doing. They did something. They were putting signs in Columbia in the pizza restaurant in the front window. Delp wanted instead of help wanted. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, is this guy going to win 9 Heismans and 2 World Series and an NBA ring? I mean, what's so great about it? He gets down there. I mean, he ain't nothing really special. I mean, he's all right, but he's not. He's a far cry from old Brock Byers.
Sellers is a one-hit wonder like Klubnik from Vandy Dandy.
These Vanderbilt fans are all chesty and shit. They they had a
Yeah,
couple.
I mean, like they're chesty right now. They have no. It's like they forget they don't have any ammunition in their weapon for this coming season either. I mean they're going to go right back to being shit. That was a team built by Pavia. People were saying, "Well, where you think Clark Lee's going to be at in a couple of years? You think he's going to be at Michigan? You think he's going to shoot for a bigger job?" No. He struck lightning in a bottle. He wasn't any good before that. And I don't think he's going to be even good after him.
The thing is, well, when's the last time you saw a true freshman quarterback recently come in and just stand out?
I don't know. Trevor Lawrence did a good job. That's the last one that I can think of.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like post NIL. I haven't seen it personally. I would have liked. It's huge for them to get Jared Curtis, but with the track record of how these first year starting quarterbacks have been, they just haven't been good. They haven't lived up to the billing. I mean, you had DJ Lagway. He was fucking trash. Arch Manning was garbage his first year. Go down the list, man. Nico, garbage.
Arch Manning was garbage for half of last season too, until he finally turned it around.
That's what worries me about them with Jarrett Curtis. I think he's a great prospect, but I don't think this is an era where you can just start these high school kids immediately. I mean, it hasn't been shown in 5-6 years for one to be halfway decent.
Bryce Underwood was pretty good.
Bryce Underwood was pretty good, but I mean, they still only won 7 ball games.
I'm just saying his numbers were pretty good. I'm not saying that he was great. I'm just saying that that's the only one that I can think of off the top of my head.
And that's fair. That's fair.
Bryce Underwood. So
Bryce Underwear. I'm trying to think of who else.
So that's the only thing with that. And then, I mean, they're losing a lot. You're losing that tight end. What was it, Eli Stowers or something?
Eli Stowers. How many running backs are they losing that too?
Lost some wide receivers.
I mean, he thinks they're going to compete in 27 and 28. He has a right to he's talking about being patient for this year. Like this year, I guess it's going to be the rebuilding year. We'll see.
Christopher Motley said, "What's BVD up to these days?"
Who?
Who was BVD?
Wait,
Christopher Motley.
well, yeah, he's passed away. We're not going to make fun of him.
Exactly.
That's like
he's dead. Hopefully, he's giving Jesus a high five. I don't know.
Remove that comment. We don't make fun of the.
Got to do better, Motley.
You're a moderator.
I'm a moderator.
You remove comments.
No, I can't. I can boot him from the fucking chat. I can do that, but I think I can remove it. Hold on, I'll find it. No, I got to find that, and it's just slowing the show down. So
what a dick.
I got rid of it, sir.
All right, thank you. I just don't want that comment there. It's not good.
Poor taste. You could even say it lacks couth.
He may not have. He may not have known. I mean, to be honest.
Well, that's fair.
Man, it's been a long time since I've been here, so.
Yeah.
You know, I'm waiting for Squid Tard to go back in and with the fucking orange on and troll the shit.
He's
out
gonna be at
of
the Slob Olympics.
Is he?
What I'm.
Yeah, he better bring that orange. Well, I already forgot the old jackoff's name. The old PBR Larry. What the hell's his name?
Boogie Bentley.
Boogie Bentley.
Bentley.
If he's there, give him a swift uppercut on sight, Kale. Make sure to set up the tripod. Hell, use that taser I got Rob with. Get him right in the fucking knee like I did Rob. Just anything to cause pain. I mean, the gentleman deserves it. He's a guy who I haven't really heard of anything.
I'd probably end up drinking beer with him or something. I mean, who knows? Fuck knows. We've got odds at the Slob Olympics on who's going to get arrested.
Has there been arrests in the past, Jackpot?
No.
Okay.
Mike, you sounded worried there.
It ain't gonna be me. I can tell you that.
Well, Lou
I've got the
didn't
one-
think that I'd ever been arrested before because he was putting the odds up on the screen Friday night. He said, I don't think Jackpot's probably ever been arrested before, but I have.
I have to.
It's been a long time ago, but I have.
Fucking menace to society, Mike.
I got a DUI.
Hey, you'd fit in Athens.
But I don't really drink anymore. So
You'd
Well,
fit
there
in
you go.
Athens. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen. Well, it's getting late. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna
Dennis
head on.
Wilson says fired Dabo now before the season starts.
I might be able to get behind that, Dennis.
Yeah, you want to fire Dabo now?
We're not going to be that good this year. I'm sorry, we're not.
Well,
I'm
you
not-
didn't.
well,
The thing is,
Are
you
y'all
lost.
gonna lose at Shane Beamer Stadium again? No.
No, hell no.
Are you going 12-0?
That I will not give you. No, sir.
You're gonna wait till week 1, right? But
What?
listen, realistically, it has to be talked about more that Dabo is letting the roster slip. It can't
Yeah.
be only Carolina fans bringing this up. Dabo's letting the roster go, and nobody's fucking giving him any sort of crap about it.
I've been kicked off Clemson forums. I've called a fake fan. It is. Oh yeah.
What's the rationale behind some of them people, man? They like. I mean, it's clear as day to see if you're
Why?
objective.
Because you had an opinion?
Because whatever he says goes. Since he won a couple of national championships at Clemson. I'm telling you, that's why I've
Then
seen
it's
people.
not even a discussion for it. There's really no reason to even have the forum.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point too.
Put up a blog and say, hey, jerk offs, Dabo said this Tuesday, so this is what we're going to go with this week. See you next week until he says something different.
I had said something about him and his nepotism hires. Next thing I know, you are now kicked off this forum.
Was it the Tiger Rag or whatever?
What a bunch of pussies. I would expect nothing less.
So,
I mean that is pussy behavior. It has
That
to be said.
that tracks. I wouldn't expect anything less from that fan base.
Well, and here, parting question: has there ever been, I guess, a program who has reached the heights like that, and then been so complacent to just allow the team to seemingly run the team back into where he received it at?
Nebraska.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking because I mean LSU fired Orgeron at the drop of a hat.
And I still don't know why. I mean,
Jory says, Jackpot, were you arrested for a bar fight in Spartanburg? No.
That's
A
very
fight.
specific.
A fight, yes. In Spartanburg at a bar, no.
I thought it was because you pissed in the snow.
Pissed in the snow?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, you let some Papa John's delivery guy show up to the door. We might have another mugshot on the way. I promise you that.
that was so weird. That was so weird. Damn, that was weird comment.
That was weird as shit. But hey, I'll respect Rob's wishes. I know he's got to get his beauty sleep.
That's for
Good night.
sure.
Good night, gentlemen. Y'all take care, okay?
See you later. All right, there. Bye-bye, Peckerhead.
All right, sir.
Jackpot, it's been a good show, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys. We'll see you later on.